Show.
I'm Mo.
And I'm Joe.
And today we are at my favorite store. It's called On Bracelets. And look at the stuff. They have bracelets, everything we need for today's show and forever.
Oh my gosh, we're so excited. I feel like I'm vibrating. All of the products here are really beautiful in nature. Like, we highly recommend you come down and see this place. It's in Pointe-Claire Village. And there's everything for your body, your mind, and your spirit in this store. It's really incredible. I'm having trouble concentrating right now because there's so many beautiful things around.
But guess what? We're going to be playing with a lot of the stuff, and we're going to be telling you what you need for the different things. And today we are talking about the third eye. But we've had a little argument between, it's here. We had a little argument earlier, and I think it's indigo, navy, blue.
Yes.
And Joe
I think that you're safe to get away with purple or lavender color. And Monica and I were kind of like deliberating back and forth. What should we do? Should we put a fine point on, deciding on a color? But I think at this point, as long as you're using color for somewhere for your spirit, I think it's good. Okay. So anywhere in the dark to navy to, lavender or indigo blue, you're safe for the third eye. Use your creativity. As long as you're using it, you're on the right track.
So we agreed to disagree, and we're going to be wearing different colors.
Exactly. So it's me in the purple and Monica in the blue.
So look, things that you can think about stone-wise. What was it called? Lapis lazuli?
Yeah.
Okay. So anything that looks like my shirt or any of these colors works for the third eye.
Yes.
Now, what is the third eye?
The third eye, to me, as Monica mentioned right here in the middle of the forehead, is really our inner sense, our inner knowing, our inner creativity, and that fire where we really have a feeling or an awareness of where we are in our journey. And where we are today is really apropos because all of my senses right now are just bubbling over. My scent, my hearing, my vision, it's all working together. And this is what the third eye is about, is really bringing all of your senses together and really being aware in your space. Sounds like fun.
I see it as your intuition. So you connecting to that little or loud, depending on who you are, voice inside, and the one that tells you what direction, your GPS, as I call it.
Yes.
So that's where we connect to there and our inner wisdom and anything that is your true soul, personality, person.
Exactly. That's why meditation is so important, right? Because it allows you to go within and to release some of the clutter, the society clutter, and some of it's good and some of it's not so good. But really, it's like your inner GPS. When you really need to know where you're going, you need to connect with that inner guidance, and you need to, sort out all of the stuff that doesn't belong to you and really get a good sense of who you want to be as a person.
And that's why we did all the other work to ground ourselves, because now we're up there in the head.
Yes.
And that's where, once you're grounded and you've done all the other work, you can be safe to hear and trust the universe. It's now we're on the universe. We're talking a different language now. Yes. We're not so grounded.
Yeah.
And it's about trusting that. Yeah, it's the trust in the universe.
And if you've been watching the other episodes that we've done so far, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, you'll notice that they start with the most primal needs, the basic needs, the comfort, the security, working up to creativity, working up to personal power, working up to relationships, working up to truth. Now we're at the two higher chakras that are coming in the next episode of the third eye, and the crown, really allowing us to go beyond ourselves. So this is really where the magic happens.
Yeah. And our affirmations would be, I trust in the universe. I trust my wisdom. I believe in my voice.
I know.
I'm
aware.
And just some knowledge for you. In religion, we're just going to mention religion just like as info. Here is where you start praying in Christianity. So you do that.
Yes.
In Islam, they pray on the floor. In Hinduism, they put the dot. So all of them, in a way or another, are opening up the third eye. So that's just general information for you.
Yeah. So this goes way back. This isn't just sort of spiritual woo that Monica and I are making up. This is very concrete information that humans on Earth have been doing for centuries in order to access their inner wisdom, get in touch with their inner God, which is part of our God, whichever you conceive that to be, or whatever you conceive that to be, getting in touch with that sacredness inside you.
So what parts of the body, let's think, what could it be if it's this area?
Well, the eyes for sure. You know, part of the nose, sometimes teeth grinding as well can be associated. The ears for sure. I would say the pineal gland, which is in the base of the skull at the back, amygdala, which is part of your brain, which stores all of your memories and your conscious beliefs. So all of that part of your brain, your say like your senses, wherever your senses are held in your brain. That's what's being
check
activated.
that area. If these areas are affecting you, maybe it's your third eye is closed. Maybe it's trying to open and you're not understanding. Dizzy spells could be part of that. So what can we eat?
We could. I'll start with my tip for today. Joe's tip is really something simple. Start with like Monica and I were talking about, blueberries, raisins, grapes, seaweed, anything that you can, get your hands on that it's within that hue. Start by going into your pantry and just choosing at random an ingredient that you haven't had in a while, and put the blueberries on your oatmeal or your cereal, or try something new in the morning just to activate that color and see what comes up.
Okay. And my tip is the intuitive one. It's about maybe start slow with 2 choices and see which one. Try to tap into your intuition, see which one you choose. Small steps in intuition.
And I'm holding, Jason and Alex have some amazing essential oils here. And what I've chosen is frankincense. It smells heavenly. For the third eye today. So those of you who are into essential oils or meditation, or you want to start meditating, it's very easy. Meditating doesn't have to be complicated. It's really basically sitting in your presence and breathing and slowing down and becoming one with your spirit and yourself. So this is a really good oil to start with. It's a little pricey, but so worth it. A little goes a long way, and it'll last you a while, but it's very good with getting in touch with your inner spirit.
And talking of meditation, for people who can't sit still for long, focus maybe for a minute on an item, and that will help you just start the process. If you can't be completely still and completely quiet, just focus on, I don't know, a candle, anything for a minute, and that's the starting point.
Yep, absolutely. Even you don't have to choose 2 hours either and be Oprah Winfrey or Deepak Chopra right off the bat. If you can do 30 seconds of deep breathing, there you are. And then you work up to a minute, or you work up to 5 minutes, like Monica said. Take it in little baby steps. Okay, so don't attempt to climb Mount Everest, I guess, on the first try. Just do it in little chunks and see where you go.
So that's our episode for today.
Yep. So remember to get your purple on.
We're gonna stay here and we're gonna play.
Come down and visit. The address is?
Yes, somewhere in Point Claire.
It's
Jason?
I believe it's Home Bracelets on Facebook.com or .com. Yeah. .ca. Pardon me. Excuse me. And come down. It's in Point Claire Village.
Okay. See you guys. Till next time. Bye.